The last video with the Southwest credit cards reminded me that we haven't done a real comparison between credit cards from across the board from all airliners, and I decided to do that with their luxury credit cards. Let's see how it went. Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time to the channel, we're talking about credit cards, points, finances, and travel. If this is something that interests you, please like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. The weather is getting better. People start traveling. There's expected increase in traveling this summer. So many of you are probably looking for the right credit card to do that. And maybe with all the luxury frizziness that's going on around the social media now, you're thinking it's a good idea to get a nice, fancy luxury travel credit card. Now, as always, there's not one solution that fits to everyone. Everybody has different needs. You need to do your own research of what airports you're trying to flying through, what countries you're flying, what areas you're flying, how do you like the airliners themselves. We all have opinions, likes, dislikes, and needs. So you need to do that part. What I can do is give you the hard numbers, and that's what I do the best, I think. So let's get to the presentation and come back to wrap it up. So Southwest, although it's not a luxury credit card, I wanted to have something to compare against all the other credit cards. So I use Southwest since A, it's my favorite airliner. B, it's one of the best, it has one of the best returns on spend. So I had to bring it there to see what you're missing when you're going for with something else, potentially. So yeah, Southwest is great, but it only flies primarily domestically within the US. It only travels to 10 different countries that are all located in the Americas. So if you try to stay in North, South America and Central America, that's fine. But if you're trying to go Europe, Asia, Southwest is not for you. Delta, it has 300 destinations over 60 countries. United, 210 destinations over 74 countries. And American Airlines, who cares? The Southwest Priority has 40,000 points after spending 1,000 in 3 months. A bunch of credits that we're not going to discuss right now because they're not applying in the first year. It has really decent multipliers, 3x on Southwest, 2x on rental and small travel, transit, local transit, internet, cable, phones, and 1x on everything else. The ROS, 53%. Incredible. 53%. The Delta Reserve, 100,000 points after spending 5,000 in 3 months. It has a bunch of credits. The real value of these credits is going to be determined by you. How important it is for you to get priority boarding potentially, to get to those lists. How important is for you to get those medallion points. It's up to you. If you're traveling Delta all the time, that might be important, but if you're the occasional traveler, not so much. Lounge access, this is the first credit card so far that offers lounge access, Centurion lounge access when you fly Delta, and then the Delta Sky Club, obviously. Of course, when you find Delta, again, obviously. All good so far, but as you see, the annual fee is a little too much. It's $550. So that affects the return on spend, and it's only 17%. United Infinite, 120,000 points after spending 6,000 in 3 months. It offers 2 checkbacks comparing to 1 in Delta, but free 2 checkbacks with Southwest. $100 TSA pre. These expensive credit cards, they all have the TSA pre and global entry. On the lounge access, it offers United Club. That includes all the Star Alliance's lounges. So no matter where you travel in the world, you're able to go to a lounge. 4x, that's the best from all the credit cards. 4x on United, 2x on rental, hotels, and all travel. Restaurants, and 1x on everything else. 22% return on spend, pretty decent. American Airlines, 50,000 after spending 5,000 in 3 months. The point value, as you see, is 1.2 compared to 1.3 to all the other ones. Lounge access, the Admirals Club, 2x on American and 1x on everything else. So this is bad. 8% return on the first year. That's also really bad. I mean, American, come on. Like, you're already bad. You don't need to reflect that on your credit card. You can do better to attract more people and then get that not so good experience that you offer. So, yeah, that's for the first year. What's important though is to see what happens in the second year and every year after. That's what we always do. And for that, we have the imaginary budget. That's $12,000, equally spread in four categories: travel, gas, groceries, and restaurants. So we see that once we remove the sign up bonus, the return on spend drops significantly. This is where credits come into play. And depending on the credit, some may be more useful, some less, some tangible, some not so much. So the Southwest Priority has $75 and 7,500 points every year for priority boardings. And yeah, I mean, the multipliers are decent. 3.8 return on spend, that's pretty decent. The Delta Reserve, see, this is complicated because it offers many credits that to me mean nothing, to you might mean a lot. So here I'm not even including the companion pass that this card is offering. That could be another $4, $5, $600. I mean, it could be significant. The problem is that we see -2 return on spend, and that at the best case scenario with a decent ticket can go maybe 2% maximum. So it's not what it should be, at least based on my numbers. The United Infinite, 2 checked bags per person, that's decent. United Club access, I mean, but you barely break even. 0% the return on spend. And then the American Airlines, I don't know why I put this, honestly. I don't know why I put the American Airlines. I think I just needed to have it symmetrical, and I have to have 4 for some weird reason. Yeah, it's not good. -1%. So seeing everything next to each other makes everything clear. The Southwest is good on the first and second year and every year after. The second best is United. If you fly decent amount of times, I will say this one more time, you might get a little extra. So you won't be at 0, you will be at 2, 3%, but you're spending $525 annually for this credit card. Same goes for Delta. Number 3 on the first year, and it goes 4th on the second year, and then the American Airlines, whatever. In my opinion, getting a credit card should always have 2 factors in. The one factor is the return on spend, and the second is the travel experience that you're getting. And the truth is that you are getting a very decent experience when you get these luxury credit cards. You get priority boardings, you might get free suitcases, you might get lounge access, which reminds me that all of these are available with the Platinum. So you could get the Platinum with basically just $100 more than this one's and get everything that we said, plus keep a very decent amount of flexibility because you're earning MR points. And in that case, you can transfer to whatever company you want, basically, and you're not tied to one, except for that $200 incidental fee credit. And that's it. And you get discount going with Uber to the airport. You're getting Saks Fifth Avenue, $50 every 6 months, so you smell good. You buy a nice cologne. So yeah, there's a whole lot more with the Platinum than with any of these credit cards. The only one that I would consider getting, and I do have, is the Southwest Priority. Really. And the second one I would consider to have is none of these, and it's the Platinum, which I also have, and which makes me feel even more appreciative for what I have, and very happy for what I didn't get into trouble of getting. So, yeah, that's all. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any of these credit cards, which is your favorite airliner, and how do you like your Platinum if you have one or you're planning to get one? Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, ciao.